Hey y'all, it's me Key. Welcome back to my channel. Now I do have another story time for y'all today, but before we get started, if y'all could please like, comment, subscribe, and share this story time. But of course, that's only if you want to. Now I did a poll and I asked everybody if y'all wanted the long version or the short version of why I ghosted my boo. Y'all remember that little boo I told y'all about in that other story time? I had a boo when I was dealing with Predator back in Arizona. So yeah, this story time is going to be about him and why I ghosted him. Now, before I tell y'all why I ghosted this man, I'm going to tell y'all how we met, of course, why I didn't like him, how we started talking, little details about our relationship, and a little bit more. So it's going to be the long version like y'all asked. So I don't want nobody in the comment section talking about some, I thought you was going to tell us why you ghosted this man. You talking about something completely different. Like, trust me, it's all going to make sense. Like, everything going to come together. Just trust me. Just listen, okay? Just listen. Y'all, not too much on my hair. Not too much on my hair because this was my very first time trying this style. And I was going for something completely different. The style was called Crown something, but this is how it turned out. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try the style again because practice makes perfect. And if my kids tell me that my hair looks good, I'm gonna wear it. So I think I did all right for the first time, even though it looked a little crazy and it looks nothing how the style is supposed to, but I'm going to wear it because my kids say they like it. Anyways, let me stop babbling, y'all. Let me go ahead and jump into the story time. Let's get ready, set, go. All right, so let's give this man a name. For whatever reason, I don't know. I want to call him Wolf. Probably because he has so much damn facial hair on his face. Yeah, let's call him Wolf. I met Wolf through my mom's friend. My mom and her friend were really close. They call each other sisters. Even though they were not sisters, I did not meet this lady till I was like 13 years old. We did not have the same blood, same family, nothing. But they were really, really close. So I would hang around her kids a lot because we were around the same age. So I would go to her house sometimes. And when she would throw parties, Wolf was there, but Wolf never said anything to me. So he didn't start trying to talk to me until I got older. Now, let's see. I was probably around 20 when he first tried to talk to me, but he would never try to talk to me in person, though. It would always be online. I think we were on Facebook at this time. Yeah, we was off MySpace. We was on Facebook. Or, I don't know. Did it start on MySpace? It probably started on MySpace. I really don't remember, but when he would message me online, I never wrote back. Like, I would never respond. I don't know. Like, I just didn't like him. Like, he was attractive, but I just didn't. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't talk to him. It's crazy. You know what? I don't think I talked to Wolf because I cared about what my sister thought. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if a dude tried to talk to me and I would think my sister would talk about me for talking to him, I wouldn't even talk to him because she used to do that. Like, if I would be dating somebody, she would be like, he ugly, this is that, like, why you talking to him? And I would just feel bad, like, damn, like, why am I talking to him? Like, I don't know, it was weird. And so that's probably why I didn't talk to Wolf, y'all. I don't know, but he was cute. He wasn't even ugly. I ain't even gonna lie, dude was not ugly. So we're gonna fast forward to when I started to respond to Wolf. Now that I think about it, I didn't think Wolf would try to talk to me in person because he probably had no business trying to talk to me. I think that man is like 40 now. He had no business trying to talk to me from the beginning. But anyway, so yeah, let's fast forward to when I actually responded to Wolf. So I remember this day like yesterday. It's so crazy. I remember I had just started my job at USAA, y'all. I was working at USAA, and I would leave my baby with her dad, and they would stay home. I would go to work. Now, my baby dad, my kid's dad, he didn't have a phone. Like, when he would get a phone, I would ask him what happened to his phone because he would only have a phone for like a few weeks, and then the phone would just disappear. So I asked him, like, what happened to your phone? It was always, oh, I lost it. Somebody stole it, or I broke it. I don't know. Always something stupid. So I had 2 phones at the time, and I left him with one of my phones while I went to work because I wanted to be able to check on my child. I go to work. And when I get off work, I'll go home. And of course, I'm going to ask for my damn phone back because you're not about to lose this phone too. So I ask for my phone back, and I look through the phone and I see that he's texting this girl. Now, the girl that he was texting, I had met her before. And when we met, it was a really awkward situation. I remember we was at the DMV, and I think, I was taking my driver's test or something. We was doing It was about me. We was at the DMV for me. I think I was taking my driver's test. I don't remember, but we were at the DMV. And there was this girl at the DMV. And Lane was like, oh, I know her. I'm finna go say hi to her. I'm like, who? He was like, her right there. I'm finna go say hi. I'll be right back. So I'm standing somewhere, probably talking to the rep. I don't know what I was doing. But I'm like, oh, he's taking too long. So I just walk over to him and he's talking to her. He was like, this is my baby mama. Key, this is so-and-so. She don't need no name, y'all. But he's like, Key, this is so-and-so. And the girl, when he introduced me to her, she looked real irritated. Like, like she was mad at the fact that he introduced us. And I ain't gonna lie, this girl was... Let me stop talking about people. I'm not finna talk about her, y'all, but I'm gonna say this. So she was real tall and she had this old lady granny wig on. Y'all, not even the cute granny wig. Not even the cute one. The old one, like the short pixie cut one. And it looked like she had it on wrong because it was twisted a little bit. I'm just looking at her like, what the hell? So she says hi to me. And then she told him, I have to go. And she just walked off all mad. Like, she had these papers in her hand. She did this with the paper and just walked off and went and stood in line. So I'm like, what the hell wrong with her? And then later on that day, my kid's dad was just like, you see that at the DMV? I don't know why she was acting like that. That was weird. I'm like, yeah, I know, that was weird. So when I seen that he was texting old girl, I asked him, I said, why you texting hoes on my phone? He was like, it's not even like that. You know, that's my homegirl. Like, me and her, we just friends. It's not even like that. I said, I don't give up. Don't be texting no hoe on my phone. He was like, man, you tripping. You tripping. So I did not let him keep my phone since I seen that he was texting that girl. So the next day, I had to go back to work. But he wanted to go to his sister's house because he wasn't going to have a phone. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Because I'm not leaving you with my phone. I'll let you, you know, watch my baby at your sister's house. And if you need me, you can use her phone to call me. So I take them to his sister's house before I go to work. So y'all, on my way to work, right? On my way to work, no lie, I just had dropped them off. 10 minutes later, I get a call from this number I don't know. And I answer. I'm like, hello? And it's a girl. She goes, is Lame there? I said, who is this? She said, oh, this so-and-so. It was a girl from the DMV. I said, why you calling my phone from my baby daddy? She was like, it's not even like that. Me and him, we just friends. I said, I don't care. Don't call my phone. You know this is not his phone. He don't have a phone. Like, but I'll tell him that you called. Y'all, I ain't even lie. When I hung up the phone with that girl, I busted you and went back to that man's sister's house because he had me so messed up. Why is this girl calling my phone? So I walk in the house and I say, Lame, why is this calling my phone? He was like, man, it's not even like that. It's early in the morning. She's calling my phone looking for my man. Like, what? Do I look stupid to y'all? I know what's going on. So Lame say, let me call her. I'm going to call her with you standing right here just to prove to you it's not even like that. So I was like, okay, here, call her. So while he's talking to her, asking her, what's up? I can hear this girl on the other end talking crazy, talking about she's so insecure. I don't know why she acts like that. So I snatched the phone. I was like, don't be talking about me. Y'all, she had the nerve to start popping it at me, talking about, bitch, why you so insecure? That's just my friend. Bitch, you insecure. You a jealous bitch. This bitch really on my phone popping it. She's really popping it. So me and her, we going back and forth. We're arguing. And Lame dumbass, he's just standing there, not even saying anything. Then he gonna say, wow, you really doing all this? Y'all both wrong. Y'all both wrong. He don't even try to intervene or nothing. He don't even try to put this dog on a leash. He don't even say to her, don't call my baby mama phone. You know that's not my phone. He don't even say, don't disrespect my baby mama. Nothing. And I had already had words with this girl too because Lame had went to jail and me and her was going back and forth before because why are you trying to hit my baby daddy up? She's not all the way innocent. I know y'all probably thought maybe you're just over exaggerating. Maybe you're tripping. No, I was not. This girl had a damn sleepover and she was trying to get Lame to come to the damn sleepover. This don't seem like we just friends type shit. You know he got a family. You know he's in a relationship and got a baby and one on the way and you just being extra. And then your whole vibe at the DMV, nah. I knew I wasn't tripping. My intuition never lies to me, y'all. Me and Lame ended up breaking up, but we would do that all the time, of course. Y'all already know that. We would break up and then get right back together. But this time it was a little bit different for me. I don't know if it was because I was pregnant. And I had just found out that I was pregnant too. We had just found out that we were pregnant again. So usually when I get pregnant, I don't know, like I change completely. I don't want to deal with people. And that's probably what it was. Like, I'm pregnant. I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm over you. I'm done with you. This and that. So I did not let Lane watch my baby while I went to work. I would leave my baby with family. And before y'all say anything, no, I did not keep my baby away from Lane. Like, when Lane would watch my child, it was like he didn't want to watch her because he would always leave her. Like, he would leave her with his sister or his cousin, and he would just go do him. So it was like he didn't want to watch her. So I was better off leaving my baby with my family than leaving her with Lane, right? So he was not allowed to come back to my house at all. Like, I did not talk to him, nothing. I was at work one day at USAA, and I was on my lunch break. And I remember I had got a message from Wolf. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was kind of hurt about the situation with Lame and I. So that made me talk to Wolf. Like, I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna keep dealing with this girl that he knows that I'm not comfortable with him talking to, because he's the one that tells me every time me and him get into it, he's the one that throws this same girl in my face and tell me he's gonna go have SCX with, you know. So I'm not tripping. I'm not just acting this way with this girl for no reason. He's making it seem like I'm crazy, but every time we get into it, you say you're gonna go hunch on her. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna keep talking to her. I'm gonna start talking to somebody else. And no, I had no intentions on being with Wolf. Like I said, I was pregnant. Wasn't no other man finna be hitting my baby on the head. If you know, you know. But no, I do not get down like that. If I'm pregnant by somebody, I'm not going to be sleeping around. I had responded to Wolf's message, and me and him, we just started talking. At first, it was real cool. Like, he was just telling me, yeah, I just got out of jail. Like, that was a red flag. I should never been talking to that man if he just told me he just got out of jail a month before. But, you know, I was young and dumb. So I'm like, oh, dang, you just got out of jail. So, like, what do you be doing? You work, you do this, you do that. He was like, no, I don't work right now. I'm just trying to find a job. I'm staying with my mom. I had to sell my truck before I went to jail. So, you know, I don't have a car right now. He was just telling me about his life and his situation. So I'm just listening. Like, at this point, I don't plan on having any dealings with you. We just conversing at this point. We just conversing. I already got one loser at home. I don't need another loser. So nothing ain't finna pop off with me and you, dude. It was cool talking to Wolf because I had somebody to talk to. But at the same time, it really wasn't, because he started to get on my nerves. And when I say he started to get on my nerves, he really did that. It first started with, can I bring him food? And if I bring him food, he'll buy me some food too. And I thought about it, but then I'm like, I ain't gonna bring this grown man no food. The hell? What do I look like? Then he asked me if I could take him somewhere. Then he asked me if he could use my car. And then he tried to guilt trip me. Like, I hate when dudes do that. They try to guilt trip you to make you do what they want you to do. And that do not work on me at all. He would always say, wait till I get my money up, or I can't wait till I get me a car. Bet nobody asks me for nothing. Like, that's what he would always say. And I don't know why I would sit up and listen to that BS, because I don't have to listen. Like, boy, I don't know you. I don't have to do nothing for you. Is this why you trying to talk to me because you need some help? I'm not going to be the one to give it to you. You better off asking your mama for some help, because I can't help you. Even if I could, I'm not. Like I said, I already got one loser at home. I don't need another one. Remind y'all, this man is way older than me. Like, he's in his 40s now. I was in my 20s. These men, I tell you, well, these so-called men, I tell you. But yeah, he would try to make me do things for him that I was just not willing to do. He had blew me one time. Like, he really, really blew me, because he had called me one day. One day I was out shopping. He calls me and I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? He says, what you doing? And I say, I'm out shopping right now. What's up? What you doing? Then he asked me, well, where you shopping at? what store you at? And I tell him I'm at Old Navy. Then he has the nerve to say, you look like you shop at Old Navy. Y'all, I must have hung up in this man's face so fast, because who are you to judge? Boy, you can't even afford to buy yourself one Hawaiian barbecue. And that's the food he had asked me to pick him up one day. Like, you can't even afford to buy yourself one Hawaiian barbecue, but you want to judge me for shopping at Old Navy. Boy, be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real. Like, after that, I did not talk to him no more. I did not respond to none of his messages. I could not talk to nobody who would ask for me to do stuff for them and then try to judge me like he was better than me or something. The fuck, like, make it make sense. We gonna fast forward. Ugh. God, I'm getting so tongue-tied today. But let's fast forward to the time me and Wolf actually started to talk. So years go by, and during those years, Wolf would reach out to me, but I just didn't respond to him because of our previous encounter. So one day when he reached out to me, he looked a little bit different, y'all. And when I say he looked different, like, I ain't gonna lie, he always had been attractive, but this time he looked like money, because I seen the gold grill in his mouth. He had all kind of jewelry on. He had some freshly twisted dreads. Like, he looked real handsome. I'm like, okay, he got his shit together, and he picked the perfect time to reach out to me, because he knew he had to get his stuff together if he wanted to come talk to me. He was right. So me and Wolf, we probably talked for a good 2 days before he asked if we can go out. Like, we had never been out nowhere, because I never gave him the time of day. So he was just telling me how we can go to Steak 44, how he could take me to the mall to go shopping. We could do this, and that. He can get us a nice room at the Legacy Resort. If you from where I'm from in Arizona, then you know about the Legacy Resort. So he's just telling me all these cool things that we can do. He's been wanting to spend time with me for so long, but I've been playing with him. But he understood that because he knew he has to get his money up. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it don't matter. Whenever you're ready to go out somewhere, just let me know. Let me know ahead of time so I can get things in order, and then we can go out. Okay, cool. So how about this weekend? How about me and you go to the mall this weekend, and I'll take you shopping? I'm like, boy, you BSing. Like, you know how men be. They'll be like, oh, I'm finna spend this on you. Whatever you want, baby, I got you. What, you want to go to the mall? Let's go buy at the mall. Like, that's how niggas be. But they be bullshitting. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So the weekend come, right? So you want to go to the mall or what? And I'm like, you know what? Okay, we can go to the mall. So he asked if I can meet him at Arizona Mills. If you know, you know. It's Saturday. I tell him I can meet him at Arizona Mills, and we set a time, get everything in order. It's cool. I'm on my way to Arizona Mills, right? And I'm texting him. I'm like, letting him know I'm on my way. It's going to take me this amount of time to get there. When do you come? And he was like, okay, yeah, I'm jumping in my truck right now. We going to probably get there at the same time, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get to the mall, and I sit in the car. I don't get out the car until I see this man pull up. So I park, and I text Wolf. I'm like, hey, I'm here at the mall. Where you at? A couple minutes go by, and he didn't text back, because usually when I text Wolf, he'll text me back right away. So a little bit of time go by, he didn't text back. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait a few more minutes. And then if he don't text back, then I know something. He ends up calling me, and I'm like, hello, you here? I'm outside in the parking lot. And he tells me, you know what? I'm sorry, I can't meet you at the mall because I have to go pick up my daughter. I already knew this man had a daughter. She was older, like in her teens. I already knew about that one child that he had. So I say, damn, you're going to wait until I get all the way to the mall to tell me that you can't make it? You know how far I live? And he says, I'm sorry, it's an emergency. I didn't know my daughter was going to call me and need me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get off the phone, and I block him. I block him because I felt like he was playing with me. Have y'all ever heard somebody say, don't talk to a man who's chased you for years because he gonna dog walk your ass? Y'all, I feel like this man was playing with me. And y'all remember when he said in the beginning, when he get on his feet, when he get him some money, nobody better not try to be around him or come talk to him. He ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. I felt like he was getting me back for not being there for him when he had nothing. That's honestly how I felt. I'm like, nah, he won't get me again. Let me block him right now, because this man will not get me again. He made a fool out of me once. He ain't gonna make a fool out of me again. Wolf called me for weeks. This man straight up blew up my phone for weeks. He just kept calling me blocked because he was well, kept calling me private because I had blocked his number. Let me just say that. So yeah, he kept calling me private for weeks. And then I have finally gave in. I don't know what made me give in, but I did. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. I just did. Probably because I'm stupid. I don't know. So Wolf asked me if we can finally go to Steak 44. And I tell him, no, I don't want to go to Steak 44. I want to go to Applebee's. And he was like, okay, cool. If you rather go to Applebee's, that's cool. Can you pick me up? And y'all, Applebee's is my shit. So I don't want... I don't want nobody in my comment section saying, Applebee's, like, Applebee's is really my shit. I literally took my mom to Applebee's last month. Like, Applebee's is my shit. I just feel comfortable there. The food's good. The drinks are even better. And I'm not a drinker, so when I get a drink from Applebee's, it can have maybe a shot of liquor in a 32-ounce cup, and I will be wasted. So, yeah, Applebee's is my shit, okay? So, not too much on me in the comments. So, he had told me we can go to Applebee's and if I could pick him up. And I'm like, so where's your truck at? And he says, we'll talk about that when you pick me up. And I'm thinking, okay. I head over to pick up Wolf. And when he got in the car, y'all, he was fine. I can't even gab y'all. That man was fine. He smelled even better. Like, he smelled so good, but I kept my composure. I don't never do too much. You know, I'm cool. I'm chill. You don't never know that I like you because I'm just so cool about shit. He get in the car and we head over to Applebee's, and the Applebee's that we went to was right by his house. The one, I ain't gonna say where it's at because it's not important. But yeah, so we head over to Applebee's. So we get seated at a booth and he sits down and I sit directly across from him. And then he says, come sit by me. He gets up and he like motioned for me to sit right on the side of him. I ain't gonna lie, I like that type of shit. I like a little a demanding man, like in a good way though. Don't be demanding no money from me or no shit like that, or no cat. Wolf tells me, get whatever you want. I'm sitting there fake looking at the menu, acting like I don't know what I want, when I already know what I came here for. Like I said, Applebee's is my shit. I came for the artichoke dip, whatever drink special they got for that month, and the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp. And I'm going to take me a Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp home. So yes, I already know what I came here for. Applebee's is my shit. So we just sitting there, we talking, and I'm acting shy at this point. Like, I can't let him know off the rip, like, I'm crazy. He asking me why I've been playing with him all these years. And y'all, I cut straight to the chase. Where's your car? Because y'all already know I never gave a fuck. I'm nosy as hell. I'm going to ask you questions that I need answers to. Where's your car at? You told me when I picked you up and we went to Applebee's, you was going to explain to me why you no longer have your truck. So what's up? Wolf tells me that his baby mama took his truck because they got into it and the truck is in his name. So I knew that he already had a child. So I'm thinking to myself, this child is almost 18 if she isn't already. Like, I'm confused. When did y'all start talking to you? I asked him, I said, you and your baby mama got back together? He says, no, I have a daughter, she's 3. So I said, okay, y'all just broke up. Like, tell me what's up. All right, y'all, so Wolf gave me this bogus side story. He claims that he was staying with his baby mama and her mom. And he was basically a stay-at-home dad while his baby mama would go to work. But once he started to get money, he started spoiling his baby mama. Like, he would buy her whatever she wanted. But once he bought that truck, she got jealous. They got into it, and he says that she put him out and just kept all his stuff. But I'm thinking, okay, it's your truck and your stuff. How come you just don't have the police escort you to go get your stuff? And all he said was he can't. And I'm thinking, no, there's always 2 sides to a story, because how come you can't go get something that you paid for? Like, make it make sense. And why would she put out a man who's spoiling her? Like, it just doesn't sound right. But y'all remember when he had asked for me to meet him up at the mall? So I'm thinking maybe she went through his phone and saw that he was talking to different females and they got into it and she just threw him out and kept all his shit. Because ain't no way in hell a woman just finna put her man out when he's bringing money in and spoiling her and making stuff easier for her. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But I'm thinking, shit, if he's off and on with his baby mama, that really ain't none of my business, because I'm only here for a good time and not a long time, okay? As time went on, Wolf and I, we start to spend more and more time together. And things are going really good, y'all. I never thought that we would actually get to that point, because y'all know I dodged this man for so long. Sometimes I couldn't spend time with him because y'all know I got my own life and I'm a mom. So I couldn't spend all my time with this man. But he would have me come pick up money for him whenever I needed it though. But y'all, let's not forget I was still dealing with Predator. I was still driving to Cali to see my man. Let's not forget about him. Y'all, one time I almost got caught. Let me tell y'all what happened. So one day, Wolf had asked for me to pick him up because he wanted to go to his friend's house. No, he did not get his truck back yet. I was still driving this man around like a dummy. So yeah, I had picked him up and then we drove over to his friend's house. Before we go to his friend's house, we sit in the car and Wolf, he's just telling me his feelings. Like, he's telling me how he has feelings for me. He liked me, this, and that. And then next thing you know, he says, here, put this on. And y'all, he puts a chain on my neck. Yes, y'all, he put a chain on my neck and he hands me a 3-finger ring. The whole time I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So we still sitting in the car and then he just says, I was his girl. I guess he just made it official, y'all. He made it official with a 3-finger ring and a chain. I never had nobody make it official that way before. So I'm just cheesing. I'm all happy or whatever. And I'm my dumb self sitting in the car. I'll start taking pictures with the jury on. I'm going to post a picture right here. So yeah, I'm just taking pictures in the car. And then he says, okay, we could go to his friends or whatever. So we head over to his friend's house. And then once we get in the house, we go back to where the studio was. So me and Wolf, we just sitting in the back of the studio, just listening to music and just talking or whatever. But it's just me and him back there. His friend is in the front. So Wolf's friend calls him and then Wolf gets up and he goes in the front with his friend. I stayed in the back because I don't know what they was gonna do. Yeah, mind my business. So I'm sitting in the back in the studio for a good 30 minutes. Then all of a sudden I hear, baby, come here. And it's, of course, my man. He was calling me to the living room. Y'all, I'm walking. I'm swinging my little chain with the charm on it, looking at my 3-finger ring like, yeah, okay, baby did that. I get to the living room. Wolf says, let me see your phone. Y'all, my heart sank into my ass crack because y'all already know I ain't shit. I was just in the back room texting Predator. He about to go through my phone and find out who I really am. So when he asked for my phone, I said, huh? My phone? He was like, yeah, let me see your phone. Hand me your phone. I look at my phone and I look at him. Look at my phone. I say, this phone? Like, I'm stuttering. He's like, yeah, give me your phone. So I go to pass this man my phone and it felt like slow motion. I just felt like our relationship that we've only been in for 30 minutes to an hour was about to come to an end and I really didn't want that. I didn't, y'all. So he took my phone and he asked me for the pen. I gave him the pen. I gotta tell y'all what happened on part 2. Because I don't have enough storage in my phone, but I'm going to record it before I go to work. No, I probably won't. I don't think I'm going to have enough time. But I'm going to give y'all the story time right after I give you this one. I will not make y'all wait long. So if you watch the story time for this long, please be on the lookout for part 2. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this story time. Thank y'all so much for watching.